Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bibliocraft mod, an absolutely breathtaking mod that gives you armor stands, display cases, these awesome desk, tables, cookie jars, and just so much more. It is absolutely breathtaking, and I know you guys will love this mod. It's hands down absolutely incredible mod, and it's a pretty decent size too. So of course, if you'd like to download this mod and check it out for yourself, you know, of course, a download link is listed in the description. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the Bibliocraft mod. So as you can see, this gorgeous house behind me, I built it myself. It's looking pretty good. I'm really proud of it. I kind of found a picture off Google and I just kind of based my design off this, but I did build it myself and I think it looks great. And when we go in here, we're going to see a whole new different type of way to store and look at items and furniture and just loads of things. Like just look at this stuff. Isn't this freaking cool? Like, just look at that. Look at all the, like, oh my gosh, look at all the potions and the stands and the names and the cookies and there's even an upstairs, and we'll get into that, but it's absolutely incredible. This is basically what this mod does. You can even see that we have little lamps out here too, which are pretty freaking cool. So this is going to be how this mod showcase is going to work. We're going to go through all this stuff, even the upstairs portion, and we're going to show you, the upstairs has even more stuff, by the way, and I'm going to show you how everything works and what it does, and then we will go back again, and I'm going to show you all the crafting recipes for each item. And by the way, all the crafting recipes will be on the Minecraft forum page, which is where you're going to download this mod. So if you get lost or something, then all the crafting recipes and all the information will be down there. But without, yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into this like right now. So we'll start over here and we'll just move along the room. Then we will go upstairs. I haven't even shown you upstairs yet, so just be patient. We'll get up there. But first we have a little table right here, which is pretty cool. So you can actually put plates and stuff on this. And then we have chairs, which actually have different types of backs. So we can like put our chair down, and then there's like 5 different types of backs. You can see there's one here, there's a different type of back there, and you can see that they're pretty cool. Now keep in mind that you can have all different types of wood in this. So for example, if you notice, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different types of wood. So you can have 6 different colors of tables and 6 different colors of bookshelves and that stands, and you can see different colors of everything. So like if we go into here, you can see that we have like 6 different things. So we have like oak, spruce, birch, jungle, and the other 2 different types of wood like dark oak and stuff like that. So you can see that we have all the different types of wood. So basically you can have pretty much any type of wood you want. So this is just the oak wood, by the way, and it looks pretty great. So how do you get this stuff off the table? Well, you can just simply click it. You can see that these are actually dinner plates, and we can click them off and they can come off. Then we can just kind of set them back on the table. You can actually shift click. Actually, if I get this cake off, and you can shift click, and then actually not, maybe it's not shift click. Yeah, there you go. And then you can also put it in there, or you can just kind of click on it and put it in there, just whatever you want to do. You can also click on these chairs and you can actually sit in them, which is pretty cool. Let me sit on a chair with a bigger back and let's see what that looks like. If you can see like the back of the chair, kind of, yeah, that looks pretty freaking awesome. By the way, the glasses I'm wearing are just some tinted glasses, reading glasses. I can kind of take those off, but yeah, that's pretty. Whoa, what? What the heck? Okay, that was kind of weird. Okay, but yeah, next on the list, we'll look at these little things that we have on above these chests. These are actually called chest labels, and you can click on these, and I believe it's yeah, only shift click to get into the item, and you can put your little items in there. Now, you don't always have to shift click. You can just click on the item and put it in there. But like for example, I can just click, or maybe I can't do it to this one. Okay, it's the shelves. I know I can do it to the shelves. So if we shift click, get in there, and then we can just kind of put like one item in there, and it'll be a cake, and that kind of like represents what's in the chest. So for example, over here I have diamonds. Over here I had a whole bunch of different foods. So if I shift click and then I put my other foods in there, then you can kind of see that I have different foods in there, which is pretty cool. You can also put these labels on the chest, and I broke it and it didn't give me one. Let me see if I can grab another one. I don't remember where they are. Here they are. Okay, so it's the wooden labels, and then you can actually shift click and you can put it on the chest, which is pretty cool. So then I can kind of put my stuff in there. Let's see if I can get my stuff in there. And yeah, let me just throw that back in there. And then, boom, it looks pretty sweet. So you can put it on the chest too. Also, you can have all your different types of wood. And yeah, here's the new type of wood in the new 1.7. Oh, did I mention that this mod is for 1.7.2, by the way? So that's pretty freaking awesome. So here is your bookshelves, which are pretty cool. These are very useful. You can put normal books in here for reading, or you can put books in here that are enchanted books. Now, I filled all these with enchanted books because I don't have any books written yet, because we can go up there and write with our little desk, which is pretty sweet. I'll get to that. But we can see that this would be really useful for an enchanting room. If you had this, would be really cool to store all your enchanting books. So you can see that I have all my enchanting books here. Let's go ahead and take all these out, and let's kind of see what they look like if I put them all in one shelf. But yeah, here you go. You can kind of just click and whoops, didn't mean to do that, my bad. You can kind of just click and just put them in there instead of actually going into the bookshelf itself. You can just kind of click, and yeah, you can kind of see that it's gonna look like a kind of a normal bookshelf. I can't get that one in there. There we go. So it looks pretty sweet. Sorry that I broke that one. Let me go ahead and put my dinner plates back down there. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to our next things, which are going to be these awesome looking armor stands. These have probably caught your eye when we walked into the room. So I thought the chain looked pretty good, so I put the chain on there. Then here we have our diamond enchanted armor, which is pretty sweet. So these are basically just going to be armor stands that can hold your armor. It can hold any types of armor, even if you have some mod in the game that gives you like some OP armor. Then of course you can put that armor on there, and you can have like some ruby armor if you have like a mod that includes rubies, then you can have like different types of armor. I don't know. It would be pretty cool if you had like a modded survival series and you added this mod in and you had like all your different sets of armor in a room, and you can have like a little armor room full of armor, and I don't know, it'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, next over here we have these little display cases which will show off our tools. Now you can pretty much put any type of tool in here, whether it be a hoe, a shovel, anything like that. But I just put my little swords in here, so if we shift click, we can get into here, and then we can kind of switch them around. You can have up to 4 items in here. You can kind of see how the notches right there kind of hold on to the sword and the axe. So like also you can just right click if you want that stuff out, or you can just click to get it back in, or you can shift click and kind of rearrange it exactly where you want if it's kind of hard to put it where it is. And then we have another one up here just for decoration. We have some pickaxes in there, which is pretty sweet. And now let's move on to our shelves. So there's 2 different types of shelves. Here we have just normal shelves. You can put anything on these shelves. And then here we have potion shelves, or potion racks, where you can rack up all your potions, and they're pretty freaking sweet. So you can see that we have like different rows when we go in here, and it's pretty cool. This is just going to be, yeah, this is just potion shelves. So if you have like a potion room, a brewery with like a whole bunch of potions and like a potion shop and all that stuff, and that would be pretty freaking sick. And then over here we're going to have just simply, it's just a shelf, and you can put pretty much anything on it. You can kind of see that some of these are stacked. So could you tell which one is stacked, the diamond or the golden apple? Like you can tell that the golden apple and the gold is stacked, but the diamond isn't. You can kind of tell that. So you can put actually stacks in here, so you can see that I just got my 64 stack of golden apples out there, and then I can shift click and actually go in here if I wanted to like rearrange it for some reason. And yeah, that's pretty sweet. So those are shelves. Awesome way to display your items. And yeah, I mean, you can also use it as a chest because you can put 64 in there and not just one stack. So it's pretty cool. I believe I have a stack of ingots and emeralds and redstone right there, so you can kind of see all the stacks. They're like 3D items, and that's freaking awesome. Sadly, the potions though, they're not really 3D, but they do look fantastic on the shelf. They look really great. Then over here we have a cookie jar. It's just for fun. You can right click on that and you can get all your cookies out. I believe you can put other things in there. Let me go ahead and try, like, let me try to put like some apples in there or something. Let me see if it will take them. Will it take them? Yes, it will. So let's see what a whole bunch of apples look like in there. Actually, no, it doesn't. Okay, maybe it's still the same thing. So you can put apples in there, but it will look like cookies. So that's pretty cool. So let me go ahead and throw some of my cookies. Let's see, if you just put 2 in there, you can kind of see that there's only 2 in there. So if you fill it up, there's going to be like a full 8 in there. So that's actually pretty freaking cool. I like that. It's pretty sick. Then over here we have little map display things. You can just they're little like picture frames, and you can just display your map on here, and it covers up like a full block, which is pretty sweet. And now let's move on to upstairs, because that is about it for the downstairs portion of this mod. So now upstairs, we have some pretty sick stuff. So here we have some lanterns. You probably saw those on the outside of the house. And then we have these little display cases, and we can shift click and we can open them, and they actually have like little things that open. Isn't that freaking cool? And you can kind of display your most like awesome items. So let's say I killed like this defended me from my friend like I killed my friend with this sword, so it's special and I want to keep it in here. So you can kind of just put those items in there. It's pretty cool. You can close them by shift clicking back on them, and yeah, or we'll just shift clicking like this. Like if you just shift and click on it, then it closes. So that, yeah, that's pretty sick. But if you just click it without shift clicking, then it doesn't really do anything. But you're gonna have to, yeah, I think that's freaking cool. You can display all your items. I also have another one over here, and keep in mind that all these are in different wood. So I kind of switched around the wood. You can see that this is oak wood, this is spruce wood, this is birch wood. Then over here I believe this is the jungle wood. Then there's also 2 more types of wood that are in the new 1.7. You can also put maps on tables, which is pretty cool. So if you wanted to look at a map on a table instead of looking at it on the wall over there, then you could do that. Then over here we have a little thing that is a book and quill, so we can just go ahead and type in here and be like, OMG, this mod is sick, and then we can sign it, be like, best mod ever, and then we can sign and close. And yeah, you can just go back here and you can read it. And so this is like a little table, by the way. You can kind of put your books and stuff on it, so I can like kind of hide my book away. So that's pretty cool. So you can, like, the middle is like the book that you're working on right now, or you're already done making and you're reading it, or you can kind of put them away and put them in different places. So like if I put, whoops, let me pick that up. If I put it like, let me get back in there we go. So if I put it back over there, you can see that some of them will change colors. So if I put like a lot of books on here, I don't know if I can do enchanting books, but let me try, because I don't feel like writing a whole bunch of books right now. So like if I put all these books, yes I can. So let's see what it looks like when we put all these books. And you can't, actually, no, you can click, never mind. Alright, so if we put all these books that are just kind of stacked up, and it's pretty cool. So it's like a working desk. And remember, there's all different types of wood in this. So for example, if I go in here, and whoops, that's the wrong tab. So I can see like the new type of wood desk, and yeah, you can just get all the types of wood. Then over here we have a music kind of rack. You can rack up all your discs on this thing. You can kind of take them out if you want to. So if I shift click on the disc, then I can just take out the disc that I want, or I can just go into it and take it out, and then I got my little jukebox right there. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Isn't this awesome? Isn't this one sick freaking mod? And this is just like a small scale. Imagine if you had like a whole mansion with this mod. Like imagine like how gorgeous it would be. And like it's freaking awesome. I think it's an absolutely incredible mod. So now let's go ahead and go through the crafting recipes for all of these wonderful looking desks. Not just the desk, but everything. But yeah, so what I'm going to be using to get all my crafting recipes is I'm going to be using the crafting guide. So let's go ahead and take a look at our oak table. Our oak table is going to be crafted with 3 oak wood slabs and 2 oak wood planks. Now you can change that up and to get another wooden table. Any wood of your choice, just change the wood or the type of wood. So like if you want a jungle wood table, you can do that. And then for example, the chairs over here. So if you're wanting a chair, let me see if I can find the chair. That kind of crafting recipes are really mixed up. Okay, here is one of the seats. So you're gonna have to craft a seat first, which is crafted with oak wood plank, oak wood slab, piece of wool, and 2 sticks. And remember, you can pick all different types, so you can spruce or whatever. And then you can also craft the back of the chair. So they have like 5 different backs. Let me see if I can find them. I believe they're at the bottom. So we have a seat back. We have you can just see right here that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 different types of seat backs. So if you want to go check out those crafting recipes for yourself, you can. They are in the Minecraft forum page. I'm not going to show you all those because there's not really much of a point. You just kind of look at them for yourself. They kind of build on each other, I guess you could say, I think. Actually, no, they don't. Never mind. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So they have like 5 different seat backs if you want to get really creative with the back of your seat. So now let's move on to our little bookshelves up here. These bookshelves are freaking awesome. Let me see if I can find the crafting recipe for one of these bookshelves. Bookshelves, where are you? Maybe I might have to search for it. Bookshelf, there you go. Okay, so the bookshelves are going to be crafted just like this with 6 pieces of oak wood planks and 3 oak wood slabs. And then next we're going to have, what are these things called? I totally forgot what these things are called. What are they called? They look like they're label items. Yeah, they're right here. So to craft those, you're gonna need 6 oak wood slabs. And if you notice, all these crafting recipes are really easy to maintain. So for example, they're not like bizarre, like you need diamonds to craft this and stuff. They're really simple crafting recipes. So you can make a lot of these shelves and a lot of these tables and chairs for really cheap, just going out and getting some wood and killing a couple sheep and stuff like that. So that's awesome. I love how the crafting recipes are really simple. So next we have our display case. Let me see if I can find a crafting recipe for that. There's just a lot of stuff to look through. I don't know why the mod is really just mixed up. No, that's not going to be the display case. Where is the display case? Nope, there it is. There it is. Okay, it's not a rack. It's actually called a tool rack instead of a display case. My bad. So you're going to need oak wood slabs all around and then an iron ingot in the middle. Let me make sure the other crafting recipes are the same. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. All right, so they're all the same. Just change out your wood. Just put iron in the middle. And then for our armor rack, you're probably waiting for that one because that one's pretty freaking awesome. So the armor rack is going to be crafted with 3 stone slabs and 2 iron ingots, which is pretty sweet. Whoops. And then let's go ahead and go over to our shelves. So our potion shelves over here. Where are our magnificent potion shelves? Where are they? I don't think they're at the bottom. See, I don't really know where everything is because, like, the crafting guide kind of mixed it up a little bit. Okay, so our potion shelves are going to be crafted with 3 oak wood slabs and then 2 oak wood planks and then a glass bottle in the middle. And then we have our normal shelves, of course. Let's go ahead and get the crafting recipe for that. So our normal shelves are just going to be called normal shelves instead of potion shelves. And they're crafted really simply. Look at that simple crafting recipe with 6 oak wood slabs and 1 oak wood plank. And then, by the way, you can stack these. If you didn't notice, I actually stacked both these. So, like, if I destroy all this, you can see that that's just one shelf by itself. And then, like, if I destroyed all this, then you can see that those are just 2 shelves. So you can stack them on each other. And you can make, like, ginormous shelves and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And then for the cookie jar, I know you guys want to see the cookie jar because that's, like, one of the best things in the mod, isn't it? The freaking cookie jar. So let me see if I can search for it here. So the cookie jar is going to be crafted with 4 glass panes, cookie, redstone, and an iron ingot. Really simple crafting recipe. And then we have our map things, which are over here. These are our little map display items. So let me see if I can find that. I believe they look... they're kind of like, yeah, these little flat things. So they're called map frames, map display items, whatever you want to call it. They're crafted with sticks all around and then oak wood slabs. Remember, just change out the wood in the middle. And you can get yourself a whole bunch of different color of map frames, even though you can barely see, like, the bezel out here. But, yeah, that's pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and head up upstairs and take a look at our last few crafting recipes. So here we have, I believe these are our display items, if I'm not mistaken. The display... Where are these things? Yeah, they're the oak cases. They're just cases, and they're crafted with oak wood slabs all around. And then we have a piece of wool and a piece of glass. And like I said, you can put these on the ground or the wall. I think they look a lot better on the wall, but if for some reason you want to put it on the ground, then of course you can do that. And they open different ways if you haven't really noticed that, but that's pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our glorious book writing thing or our desk, my bad. So our desk is crafted with 3 oak wood slabs, oak wood planks, a torch, and a feather, because you can see the torch and the little feather right there for the pin, and then the little candle for light. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And then you can add in your own books and stuff like that. And then we already showed you the crafting recipe for the table. So our music rack, I believe if we type in disc, yeah, it's going to be right there. So our little disc rack is going to be crafted with some oak wood planks. Whoops, let me go. How did I do that? What the heck? Okay, let me go back there. So it's going to be crafted with 3 oak wood planks and 3 sticks, and you will get your little disc rack. So guys, that is going to about do it for the Bibliocraft mod. And there are also different types of lanterns. Totally forgot to show you that. So you have different types of lanterns, and you also have lamps that you can sit on your desk. So if you'd like to go, you can see all the lamps right here. So the lamps are just going to give off light, my bad, not life. And then you can kind of craft your fancy lanterns. These are actually the golden lanterns. So like there's just loads of different lanterns, and I figured there wasn't really a big deal to show these off because they're not, I mean, really that great. I mean, yeah, they are pretty cool, but they're not like, oh my god, those are amazing. So yeah, those are the lanterns. If you would like to check those out, crafting recipe for those are going to be right there. You can kind of see them right there. And then to change the color of the lantern, you can put a different type of piece of dye in the middle. So like if you want a orange or a red candle, you can put a red dye right there with the fancy lantern already crafted. And then if you want a normal lantern made with iron, you just switch out the gold with iron, and then you will get the iron lantern right there instead of the gold lantern, which is pretty freaking sick. So guys, that is going to about sum it up for the Bibliocraft mod. I know it was a lot to take in because there's so much stuff in this mod. It is pretty big. And yeah, that's going to about do it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I thought it was pretty sick. I kind of destroyed this room. It looks like someone robbed me in here. Well, let's see if we can make it better. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, now someone definitely came in and griefed me. But guys, hopefully you've enjoyed the Bibliocraft mod. It was a pretty interesting mod. And now my throat needs a break because I think it's about to stab itself. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed. I built that gorgeous house for y'all, so thumbs up for that. And yeah, guys, I'm Unspeakable Gaming, and I will see you guys later. Peace.